Hi everybody, I'm Travis Lamb with the Airman Fire Department. We're going to be going over protective equipment today in this lesson. Before we begin, is the lighting okay with everybody? They can see the screen very well?
Yes, we're good. Thank you.
If anybody needs to go to the bathroom, let's do it now. Bathroom, if you go out this door, get out the hall to the left.
Good, thank you.
Today's thing is firefighter skills. Chapter 2, firefighter safety. We're going to talk about the protective gear you need to wear on the fire ground or in training. The introduction, instructor introduction, the topic introduction, class objectives, the references of where we got our material from, the preparation step information on how to don and doff our personal protective equipment. Structural firefighting ensemble. Structural firefighting PPE is designed to be worn with the SCBA, and there's all different types of gear. There's different makes and models. There's also different colors depending on your department, your rules and regulations. Depends on what type of gear you would have and the type of color for your rank or what you are as EMS personnel or fire. To be effective, the entire ensemble must be worn whenever potential hazards exist. So when you're in the IDLH or the warm zone of a fire ground or a training event, you need to wear your proper protective equipment. That way, if things did go bad, you will be protected. Protection provided by the helmet. Protection against blunt trauma and includes ear coverings. A hard outer shell is lined with energy-absorbent material and a suspension system. You have two different types of helmets out there. You have your plastic and you have your leathers. Today we have a leather on display here. As you can see, it's got a hard outer shell. It's got your ear flaps for protection around your lower head, your ears, and your upper neck. Your chin strap so that you can secure it to your head in case you did get hit with something or you're looking up, your helmet wouldn't fall off. You have your flip down visors, that way you can protect your eyes in case you're grinding on something or swinging an axe, trying to bust through the wall with forcible entry. You have your shield, which identifies what department you're with and your name. And your reflective trim, which reflects as soon as light hits it in the dark. On the screen here we have a plastic helmet that has a different type of visor on it. Different color trim than what we see on the leather, but it's still reflective, and you can see part of the chin strap.
Is one helmet safer than the other, or are they both just as good?
Both helmets are pretty much well designed to protect your head with all the safety stuff, all the manufacturers have put into them. You have your ratchet suspensions and your chin straps, and your impact caps, but they're all pretty much well designed to protect your head. Yes?
I noticed this one does not have a suspension system.
On this helmet, the suspension system has been removed, which on this manufacturer's, on a Carnes N5A, you can't take the suspension out. It still has an impact cap in it and still has the webbing for your upper head.
Okay.
What's the year on? How long?
Well, the year basically goes for all protective equipment. You can use the 10-year rule for your gloves, your Nomex hoods, your helmets, your coats, your bunker boots, your turnout pants, but they prefer you not to go into an IDLH with the gear being past the 10-year mark, as it could be out of good shape or fashion and could get hurt in potentially.
10 years from what?
10 years from the manufacturer's date.
Did they add something to it, like a lighting?
No, you cannot add anything to it unless it has been added by a professional that has been trained on doing so and is licensed.
Thank you.
Is there any more questions, or are y'all ready to move on?
Yes,
The protection provided by the protective hood. It covers any exposed skin. Constructed of flame-resistant materials such as Nomex or PVI. Worn over the face piece and under the helmet. Here is the protective hood we have on display for today. You have all different lengths in them, different colors, different styles. As you can see here, You can see where you would wear it, and where you can see through your hood. You're going to wear it over your mask, underneath your helmet. It's going to be underneath your coat in a way, so if something did fall down the back of your coat lining, it's going to catch your hair and stop it from burning your neck. They're very important to wear. If you don't wear them, you'll know very quickly when you get to a fire.
Yes. Question. How often should you wash that and keep it down from the carcinogens?
I would wash them after every fire. That way you won't get any carcinogens on it and potentially get lip infection.
So it's probably good to have a spare one.
Oh yes, it's very recommended to have a spare, or you can swap them out in between washes.
Okay.
Any more questions before we move on? Protection provided by turnout gear. Turnout coat and bunker pants have tough outer shells. Can withstand high temperatures, repel water, protect against abrasions and sharp objects. Leather pads on these for protection when crawling. As you can see here, we have some bunker pants. This is the Janesville ISO Dry V-Force. And yes, this has the leather padding in the knees, the reflective trim on them, the pockets, your zipper, and it's very good. It's very nice if you take good care of your gear and wash it. The way you will not have carcinogens build up and get on your body and get into your pores. These can withstand high temperatures, but at the same time, if you get somewhere that has too much of high temperatures, it will start to come through your gear. It's fire-resistant material, but not fireproof.
About how long can you stay inside with that?
You can stay inside with this gear at the 1,000-degree mark for about 3 minutes. I want to show you the coat real quick. This is the coat, which on this coat it's got the HFD logo on the back. It's the same Janesville ISO Dry V-Force. You can see a better look of the elbow pads. Here's a couple of abrasions just like you're talking about. Yes.
What if I have a tire? What if we get a tire in it?
If you have a tear in your turnout gear, you need to report it to your immediate supervisor and try to get it fixed, repaired, or replaced. Yes.
I've noticed you have leather boots as well as rubber boots. Are there any particular ones that I should go with, or are they both covered in the FBA?
They're both covered in the NFPA, and it's really just whatever your department's willing to give you for your gear. If they got rubber boots, you get rubber boots. Some people wear leather. It just depends on what your department can afford, because there is a price difference in them. But they're both a good boot, and they will still protect you. Any more questions before we move on? That looks like it's going to be the end of our classroom event. Does anybody have any questions before we end the classroom portion of this before we move on to hands-on?
Now I know you said about putting them in the washer. What about the gear itself?
The gear itself, you can wash it. It's recommended that you put it in a washer and dryer that's made and designed for turnout gear, because you don't want to take the gear home to people or to your family and get the carcinogens in your washer and dryer and give it to them. And another thing that we didn't talk about is your structural firefighting gloves. There's all different colors, sizes, make and models. These are the ProTech Fusion 8s, short cuffs. They're a good glove. Just like your other gear, once you get the cuts and abrasions on them, you need to talk to your immediate supervisor and get them replaced.
What?
Yes, Luke.
You're talking about cuts on these gloves. I know you get a lot of cuts extricating on cars. Can I use those gloves as well to extricate on cars?
No, these gloves are for structural firefighting. You need to have a different pair for extrication, simply because these are a lot more expensive. And if you do cut through them, well, it's hard to replace with the budgets on the fire departments. Yes, sir.
On the turnout gear, I know you talked about it being, if it's rated for a certain amount of heat for a certain amount of time, but how insulated is it that you're actually going to feel that heat, or will it allow you to get further in the house in dangerous levels and not really realize you're that far deep in the house?
So on the turnout gear, you have your different layers. You have 3 layers, and the newer the gear, it's thinner it's getting, but it's not going to fully protect you from the flames. You're going to feel the heat through it, no matter what, and you're going to know your limitations as the heat grows on you. But you still can't get burned in it just like normal clothes. It just won't allow it as fast.
You were talking about washing. What What would be the best thing to do with the fire scene to get rid of the carcinogens?
After you get back off of a fire and you get back to the station house, you really just need to lay your gear out and just wash it off with a water hose before you throw it in the washer. And if you don't want to throw it in the washer, just wash it off with the water hose and try to get as much of it out as you can. Okay, folks, this is going to be the end of our classroom lesson today. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Feel free to make any comments, concerns, questions before we leave. No?
No, thank you.
Thank you. Hi everybody, I'm Travis with the Herron Fire Department. We're going to be going over the second portion of this classroom and do some of the hands-on drill of donning and doffing the protective equipment. As once again, we're coming out of the NFPA Fundamentals of Firefighting Skills, Chapter 2, Firefighter Safety. Introduction. Instructor introduction, topic introduction, class objectives, references where we got the material from, preparation step information. The skill drill 2-1 is donning personal protective clothing. Number 1, place your equipment in logical order for donning. 2, place your protective hood over your head, down around your neck to prevent from falling debris around your neck to burning you, as embers and such things like that. And you can set your equipment out any way you need to. You can put your Nomex first, or you can do it after your pants, or your gloves before your mask, or your helmet. It's all the way you want to do it and the way you need to have it lined up. Continued on the skill drills 2-1. Donning personal protective clothing 2 of 4. Number 3. Put on your boots and bunker pants. Place the suspenders over your shoulders and secure them tightly. Number 4. Put on your turnout coat and close the front of your coat with your zipper, and also make sure all your Velcro is done together and your neck collar. Continue the skill drills 2-1, donning personal protective clothing 3 of 4. Number 5. Place your helmet on your head, adjust the chain strap severely, and turn up your coat on your collar. And also, don't forget of your suspension system in your helmet. Make sure it fits properly and that your ear flaps are down the way you protect your lower head, your neck, and your upper portion of your body. Number 6. Put on your gloves and make sure that your gloves fit properly and cover your wristlets. Donning personal protective clothing 4 of 4. Skill drill 2-1. Have your partner check your clothing. That way, you can make sure all your Velcro is done right, zipped up everywhere, nothing's loose hanging out, and it's all in order and ready to go in case you was to get in a fire or a training situation and possibly get hurt. Does anybody have any questions before we move on? Yes.
How long should it take to initially put on your first layer of protective equipment, such as your turnout coat and pants?
For your total drill of this scenario, you should be able to put your gloves, helmet, boots, coat, pants, and your protective hood on in less than 1 minute.
Does that include your air pack as well?
No, so that is a whole different drill, and more time is allowed for that. Any more questions? Moving on. I also want to thank you for everybody sitting in. Does anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns? This is the end of the classroom portion of this. We're about to move into the hands-on and doing the drill.
What is this system right here?
This system on the back of your coat is your DRD. It's made out of a webbing rope style. It's made to roll out your coat, so if you did have to pull somebody out, you could pull this and it wraps up through their body, around their neck and their arms. You can pull them safely out by just grabbing your DRD. It's called your drag rescue.
Now, do all the new coats have to be compliant with that DRD?
Yes, they do. That's every manufacturer and every type of gear for structural
I
firefighting.
got a question. Do you ever carry any extra gear, like any extra gloves or hoods or anything in your jackets and stuff when you're?
Yes, I always keep a extra set of backup structural firefighting gloves and Nomex protective hood with me at all times in case that I lost one and I got a backup in case we get on a fire, or we get on a fire and my gloves are iced over, I can grab another set while I put those in the truck.
I got another one, I guess.
Yes.
I've also seen other firefighters carry other equipment in their pockets and stuff when they're for, I guess, for emergencies. Does that have a tendency to get in the way or hold you down, or do you ever have problems with that?
I've never had a problem with it, but if you did stack a lot of personal hand tools in your pockets, it will get heavy. Some people carry, escape rope, wire cutters, spanner wrenches, extra gloves, and protective hoods.
Okay. Thank you.
Any more questions from the classroom? All right, thank you for coming out. Hi, everybody. I'm Travis with the Harriman Fire Department. We're going to be doing our skills portion of this class. This is Greg Boyd is going to be assisting me. He's one of our scores at Harriman Fire Post 603. Drake is going to demonstrate putting on all the gear and what it's going to be covering on your body and how to properly put it on. Greg, if you would, can you please put on your protective hood? As you can see, it's going to go over his head. He's going to pull it down around his neck. That way, his coat will go over his shoulders and it will still be out here. That way, he can pull it above the top of his head. Greg, will you please put on your boots and turn your hands? As you can see, Drake is going to pull his suspenders over and make sure they are securely tied on his shoulders. He's going to zip up his crotch of his pants and he's going to pull his Velcro over. Yes, Luke, he has a question.
Why were his boots in his pants?
Because it's a lot better for your pants to be in your boots because you have to get your gear on in so quick of a time. And later during the class, we're going to be doing the 1 minute drill of putting all your gear on. And it's just hard to have your boots laying out when you put your pants on and just try to slip your boots on and put your pants back down over the sides of your boots. Any more questions before we move on?
No.
Greg, if you would, can you please put on your turnout coat properly? Greg is going to make sure that it is zipped up all the way and his Velcro is covering and his collar's up. We'll make sure that your fingers do go through your wristlets and that covers your hand. Carter has a question.
I was going to ask you about that. You call them wristlets?
Yes.
What's the purpose of that?
Wristlets are to protect, say if you were reaching out far and your coat was to come up, and if you have the short cuff structural gloves, then it's still protection for your wrist.
Okay. Makes sense.
Drake, if you would continue to put on your gloves for me. You want to make sure that your gloves fit properly so you can actually grip things when you go to pick up something like a hose or a tool or a saw on a fire or a training event. You want to make sure that your cuffs come all the way up and cover your wristlets or just your wrist in general. And that you also don't have any scrapes or tears on your gloves or your gear. And if you do, you need to report it immediately to your supervisors. Get it fixed, repaired, or just get new gear. Yes, sir.
Is there any specific order you put your gloves on? Because I know some people put their helmets on before they put their gloves.
There is no specific order when you have to put your gear on. It's all what you prefer. You can put your gloves on last, or you put your helmet on last. It's just what you have. It's just how you want to lay your gear out and perform the 1 minute drill. Yes, sir.
I learned earlier in your presentation that when you do extrication, you have to have a different set of gloves other than your structural gloves, correct? What about gear? Do you need a different set of gear for extrication, or is this gear rated for extrication as well?
This gear is also rated for extrication. It does the same thing as extrication gear, and it will protect you in case you did bump into the car and it's a piece of metal sticking out and you scrape your pants. Yes.
On his question, he was talking about extrication. Is there a difference between extrication gear and the fire gear?
Yes, extrication gear versus the fire gear. Extrication gear is a little more thinner and it meets a different NFPA standard as well as the structural gear does. Drake, if you would, can you please continue to put on your helmet? As you can see, Drake just tightened down his chin strap and pulled his ear flaps down to cover his lower head and his upper neck and ears. You want to keep the chin strap tight so you will not lose your helmet in the event of anything. And as Drake did not do in his, while he's putting on his helmet, he didn't pull his protective hood above his ears. You want to make sure you do that. And don't forget it, because if you do in a fire, you will get burned on your ears and you feel it quick and you will send your hair in your neck. I just want to thank everybody for coming out, and I hope everybody has learned as much as Drake did from putting on their gear. Everybody, we're going to be doing the 1 minute drill here, and Drake's going to perform it for us. And then as soon as he is done with the drill, I'm going to look over all of his protective gear he has on and make sure it's on properly. Drake, if you will, start at your discretion. And stop his time. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, Drake did meet the requirements. He did do the 1 minute drill in 57 seconds. So come over. Drake, you did put all of your gear on correctly this time. You passed. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, for this part of the classroom, we're going to be taking the student quiz over what we've learned today. It's got a little bit of true, false, multiple choice, and matching, and some short answers on it. Do not look at each other's tests. Do your best. Take your time. Guys, once you are done with your test, please side them forward to face down. Alright, thank you. Alright guys, next you're going to be filling out the fire service instructor self-evaluation form. Please be honest with it. This is going to help me get better in my teaching skills. Once again, once you're done with these, please slide them forward. Please stand. The location is going to be here in Fire Department Station number 1. If you need the addresses, please ask me. You doing good? All right, thank you, everybody. This is going to be the end of the lesson and everything. I hope everybody's passed their test. I hope everybody learned what they wanted to come here and accomplish.